Good morning to you, my dear students. Welcome back to our English course class, that is grammar section. Today we'll continue with adjectives, the last part of adjectives. Today we are going to study about adjectives of quantity and number. Certain adjectives are used in terms of quantity and number. Example: any, some, few, a few, the few, little, a little, the little, many, and much. Okay, from this we can identify that where it will be used. Is it countable or uncountable nouns? Any. I don't have any pen with me. This will be used with both countable as well as uncountable nouns. For example, you can say, I don't have any money. Okay, so this is possible to be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. So this is one of the adjectives of number and quantity, but it will be used in terms of both number as well as quantity. So it will be used with countable as well as uncountable nouns. Second one is some. Do you have some water? This will be used with uncountable nouns. Okay. Do you have some water? Do you have some sugar? All this will be used with uncountable nouns. I think that you remember about what is countable and uncountable nouns. Okay. And the sum will be used with uncountable nouns. Few, a few, the few. These words are used to qualify in terms of number. That means with countable nouns. For example, I have only a few chocolates with me. I have only a few chocolates with me. Chocolates are countable. So we can count chocolates. 1 chocolate, 2 chocolate, 3 chocolate, etc. So that is countable noun, and it will be used before countable nouns. And there are few vehicles on the ground. That means there is no vehicles on the ground. Okay. And these are the few vehicles that is left in the ground. The few. That means nature word. First thing, few means almost negative. A few, some. And the few, more. Okay. And this 3 will be used in terms of countable nouns. It is used to qualify the countable nouns. And the next one is little, a little, the little. It will be used in the same sense of few, a few, the few. It will be used with countable nouns, and this little, a little, and the little will be used with uncountable nouns. There is a little water in the jug. Water is uncountable noun, and a little will be used before water. There is a little sugar. Okay. And there is little water left. This is the little water that is left in the jug. Okay. And these will be used with uncountable nouns only. And next one is many. And we usually use many with countable nouns. There are many apples on the tree. There are many apples on the tree. Apples, noun, and many is used to qualify apples, and that will be used only with countable nouns. How many books do you have? How many chocolates do you have? How many friends do you have? Okay, all these are countable nouns, and it will be used only with countable nouns. Many will be used with countable nouns. Much. The same sense. Many, wherever many use, the same sense that will be used with uncountable nouns. So that means the same sense. There is much sugar in the tea. Okay, much sugar. Much sugar means that is uncountable. It is uncountable. And there is much sand there on the floor. Sand is uncountable. There is much money that is kept in the bag. Much money. Money is uncountable. Okay. And these are the adjectives of number and and quantity. Please remember this. Any, and you see this is pen is noun and any is used to qualify pen. So this is, it will be used with both countable as well as uncountable nouns. Some will be used with uncountable nouns only. And little will be, sorry, few of you, the few will be used with countable nouns. The same sense, little or the little will be used with uncountable nouns. Many will be used with countable nouns here, and is countable noun, and very is used to qualify apples. That's why they will be used with countable nouns. And here, sugar, that is uncountable, much will be used with uncountable nouns. That is an sentence left to please do it, and you will be able to identify when you do the exercise. Okay, I think that you know this you study by heart. These are the countable and uncountable nouns. There are much more. You study at least these. These are covered in your textbook. And any, some, few of you, the few, little, many, much.
Students, please listen to this video which will help you to understand more about adjectives of number and quantity.
Something very simple for you to do. Fill in these two blanks. What did you fill in? If you thought of many and much, you are right. How many pencils are there in the box? How much water is there in the bottle? There are 5 pencils in the box. There is some water in the bottle. Adjectives of number answer the question, how many? How many pencils? 5. Adjectives of quantity answer the question, how much? How much water? Some. Try this now. Fill in the blanks with many or much. Ready with your answers? How many children went to the zoo? How much sugar should I put in your tea? How much cloth is needed to make the shirt? And how many clothes did you iron? Now we can count children and clothes. They are countable nouns. We use many. We cannot count sugar and cloth. We use much here with uncountable nouns. Fill in the blanks again. Very simple. There are 7 days in a week. You have to score 100 runs to make a century. Names of 3 months of the year begin with J. So you filled in 7, 100 and 3. These are adjectives of number. Adjectives of number tell us about the number of nouns or pronouns. They are used with countable nouns. Look at these 2 sentences. A week has 7 days. Saturday is the 7th day of the week. 7 is an adjective of number. But what about 7th? Numbers like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th that we get from 1, 2, 3, 4 are ordinal numbers. They are also adjectives of number. Ordinal adjectives answer the question, in what order? Look at these sentences now. All children should go to school. Do most children like going to school? Many children never go to school. Several children use the school bus. Words like all, most, many, and several are also adjectives of number. We do not get an exact number, like we do not say 25 children use the school bus. But the word several also answers the question how many, so it is an adjective of number too. Words like all, many, most, several, some are also adjectives of number. They also answer the question how many. Coming to adjectives of quantity now. Adjectives of quantity tell us about the amount of nouns or pronouns. They are used with uncountable nouns. Any, enough, little, much, some, whole are examples of adjectives of quantity. Do we have enough money for the tickets? There is some tea in the pot. They did not get much time to prepare for the test. Have a look at these sentences now. Are there any children in the library? Is there any sugar in the bowl? There are some toffees in the jar. There is some rice in the bowl. Did you notice? Any is being used with sugar as well as children. Some is being used with toffees as well as rice. We can count children. We cannot count sugar. We can count toffees. We cannot count rice. So there are some adjectives which could be used with countable as well as uncountable nouns. Any, no, some, sufficient are some of these adjectives. It is an adjective of number if used with countable nouns. And it is an adjective of quantity if used with uncountable nouns. Let's look at the sentences once again. When we say any children, any is an adjective of number. But when we say any sugar, any is an adjective of quantity. There are some toffees in the jar. Here, some is an adjective of number. But look at this sentence. There is some rice in the bowl. Here, the same adjective, some, is an adjective of quantity.
Next one is adjectives indicating age. Because we usually use the age in order to mention age. Older, oldest, younger, youngest, elder and eldest. These are the adjectives we usually use to indicate age. For example, Kirtana is older than me. Kirtana, it may not be a relation with Kirtana, I may not have any relation. But sometimes I know her and I am comparing her with me. So here I have used Kirtana is older than me. Older. There is comparatively, and this older can be used with both relatives as well as the other people. Okay. Kiran is my younger brother. Younger brother. Now brother and younger is used to qualify brother. Okay. And next one is Chuba is the youngest one in our family. Youngest. Superlative degree, that is a comparison between many with many. So youngest is used as adjective here, and here older, oldest, younger, youngest. Younger and youngest can be used both with relatives as well as with others. And Sita is my elder sister. Okay. Sister is noun, elder is used to qualify sister. So that shows the age. Elder, you know what is elder? Means in age she is more than elder, and will be used only with family relatives. Okay. Sita is my elder sister. Sona is our eldest sister. That's the comparison between many. So this here it is used as a superlative with the eldest. And elder and eldest will be used only in the family relations. The other things will be used for both family as well as other relations. Here. The last type of adjectives are adjectives of time and position. The adjectives of time and position are late, later, latest, which will be used to indicate time. Latter, last, and next, which will be indicated to mention position. Okay, so these three will be indicating time, and these three will be used to point out position. Let's look at some examples. Why are you late? It indicates time. If you are late at class, teacher will be asking, why are you late? So it mentions time. I will inform you later. Means that also indicates time. What is the latest news regarding the matter? We know that these are used in positive comparative and superlative cases. Late, later, and latest. Okay, and latest news regarding the matter. Latest is the recent one. Okay, so this will be used to indicate time. And COVID-19 is increasing in the latter half of July. There is much difference between latter and later. Later will be used to mention about time, while latter will be used to mention position. For example, you imagine that there are two students. For example, John and David. Two students are there. First sentence I can say, John and David are good friends. The latter studies well than the former. And latter and former will be used together. Latter indicates the second one, and former indicates the first one. For example, one example is given here. COVID-19 is increasing in the latter half of July. There is first half as well as second half. The second half is told in terms of latter. It will be used to mention the second part. So always there is a because of former and latter, it indicates position. And the next one is Arun is the one who sits last in the class. Okay, so this is used in terms of position. Last. Ram is sitting next to Rakim. Next to Rakim. That is used as the position as well as adjectives next to Rakim. So please study these adjectives of time and position. There are some exercise based on these indicating age as well as time and position. Please do it, get it in your textbook. Also, there are some exercise that is left in your page number 40, 41.
Dear students, please do the exercise on page number 40 and 41, that is check your progress. Here you will do all the exercise that is related to the previous lessons. This is only a revision part. Please do the exercise by yourself today itself, and you will be getting the answers later, and there you can check whether it is right or wrong. So please do this revision, and next week there will be a test paper. Please prepare adjectives, lesson adjectives. I'll tell you which date. I'll be telling it through your WhatsApp group. Okay.